On Wednesday, in the tense waters of the Gulf of Oman, a United States Navy destroyer, the USS Fitzgerald, found itself at the center of a confrontation with an Iranian military helicopter. According to Iranian state media, the Fitzgerald had approached what they described as Iranian controlled waters. In response, a Sea King SH-3 helicopter was dispatched. Iran claims that the helicopter issued a warning, prompting the US warship to retreat. Their version ends with a triumphant note, the Iranian pilot completing his mission as the destroyer allegedly altered course and left the area. But the United States tells a very different story. American defense officials swiftly rejected the Iranian claims, calling them misinformation. According to the U.S. Central Command, the Fitzgerald was operating entirely in international waters and faced no disruption to its mission. The incident, they said, was typical of Iran's behavior in the region, provocative but ultimately harmless. So, what exactly is the USS Fitzgerald? Commissioned in 1995 and named after Lieutenant William Charles Fitzgerald, a Vietnam War hero, the Fitzgerald is a fearsome Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer. With a displacement of nearly 9,000 tons, it's packed with cutting-edge technology, from Tomahawk cruise missiles to the Aegis combat system, which allows the ship to detect, track, and eliminate multiple threats simultaneously. The Fitzgerald serves under the U.S. 7th Fleet and is home-ported in Yokosuka, Japan, America's forward-deployed naval stronghold in the Pacific. Its missions range from ballistic missile defense to anti-submarine warfare. It's a ship designed not only to fight, but to deter. However, the Fitzgerald also carries a tragic chapter in its history. In 2017, the destroyer collided with a Philippine-flagged merchant ship near Japan. 7 American sailors were killed in one of the deadliest naval accidents in recent U.S. history. That incident led to intense scrutiny of the Navy's operational readiness and training standards. After years of repairs and upgrades, the Fitzgerald rejoined active service, more capable and lethal than ever. Now, 8 years later, it's once again in the spotlight, this time for an alleged retreat that Washington flatly denies. Why does this matter? The Gulf of Oman sits at the mouth of the Strait of Hormuz, a vital choke point for global oil shipments. Tensions in this region can have global ripple effects. Iran's frequent patrols and America's constant presence create a volatile mix of shadow boxing and psychological warfare. This recent encounter, whether exaggerated, misinterpreted, or strategically spun, highlights a larger pattern. Both nations are playing the long game, testing each other's resolve while avoiding open conflict. For Iran, it's about showing strength in its backyard. For the US, it's about maintaining freedom of navigation and projecting naval power. The truth of what happened in the skies above the Fitzgerald may never be fully known. But in the age of digital warfare and global narratives, perception often matters just as much as reality. As new footage, satellite data, or leaked reports emerge, one thing is clear. The chessboard of the Gulf remains as perilous as ever. Stay tuned. The waters are far from calm.